Hello, this is John Milburn for Laws 11057 Introduction to Law. This is week 5 in term 3, 2017-2018. This week is different. We don't have a live session. What I ask you to do is concentrate very hard on learning your research skills, and to guide you through the process, you'll see uploaded 4 videos dealing with legal research. You can watch them in whichever order you wish, but I'd suggest you start with 1 and move through to 4. The important thing about watching these videos is to remember that they are not meant to be something where you are passively listening, quite the opposite. And on a few occasions, I urge you to stop the video and go to look at and understand the research that you're undertaking. Quite seriously, if it takes you many hours to get through these videos, it's not wasted time. So don't feel as though you need to rush it. In fact, quite the opposite. I would urge you to enjoy the process. Make yourself a cup of tea or whatever you want, and just go through and look at each of these platforms critically with an eye as to what works for you. The process will help you considerably in preparing your toolkit for the second assessment. So think of it as a way of doing that. In fact, you might even be able to resolve your toolkit simply by working through these issues about legal research. There are many platforms, and even within the platforms, there are multiple ways to access the same or similar information. So it may be a case of horses for courses. Whatever suits you is the important thing. There is a difference between the material that is authorised and unauthorised, and we explain that in the videos, so be mindful of that as you proceed. So, for example, if you have access to an authorised report as opposed to an unauthorised report, then you will always have to opt for the authorised report. There's legislation and practice directions surrounding that, so we cover those things. I'm very conscious that in week 5, we should be dealing with research skills, which we are, and that's mostly private study. However, we haven't yet dealt with the content of week 4, which is legal thinking skills. That's critically important. So I plan to come back to that and deal with that through to communicating as a lawyer in week 6, at least start on those. We'll be behind a little bit. And the last time I offered this unit, we spent 3 weeks on research alone. So in that sense, if we can deal with research through your private study in 1 week, I can certainly catch up the content material. All right, enjoy the study. We look forward to seeing you for a live session, I think on the 18th of December. And if you have any questions, please ask through uCrew. If you come across something that you think is particularly interesting, something you liked while you're conducting your legal research, please upload the material on uCrew. And I'd like to have people engage in some discussions. Now, the platforms that I've presented to you are partly paid, partly free, but it's no means extensive. So there are other materials out there that might suit you. You may come across them. Please share that with everyone through uCrew. All the best, and we'll see you on the 18th.